This right here is a nice drawing by Mr. Warner's little sibling of Lay Hat Girl doing the smug dance. And if you know me, you know I like that smug dance. This fan art was supposed to be in like a way earlier video, but I kind of forgot to put it. Sorry, Mr. Warner. Here's your fan art. There you go. So, in this video today, I'm going to probably be having a lot more cuts because, I got a cold sore on my tongue. Yeah, so, here's a life lesson to you kids. When a chicken is hot and you want to do it for a taste test, you blow the shit out of that chicken or this happens to you. Like, it kind of hurts to talk, so that's also kind of the reason why it was harder to make this video, but hope you guys enjoy it anyways. I fucking hate this cold sore. Enjoy the video. I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man and that rhyme. In my video previously about Edicon, not Edicon, what was it? Edicon? What con was it? Oh, EternalCon. Oh, right. In my video on EternalCon, I literally bought a wallet of his, and I fucking love that wallet. It's in the case, it's safe, it's locked up in my desires. That alone should give it away. So when I heard that Spider-Man Far From Home was happening, of fucking course I'm going to watch that. There is no other movie I'm planning on watching before that. With that excitement in mind, I've decided to give the 2019 Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man comics a read, and so far, holy shit, this captures Spider-Man. It's a fun read, really funny stories, really interesting plot lines, and Spider-Man is fucking Spider-Man. It's not like Dan Green's ass over here. It's Spider-Man. And with that in mind, that just made me more excited for Spider-Man Far From Home. So when I'm getting ready to see that, I happen to remember this interesting little Marvel movie that I originally wrote a script for a video. I think you know what it is now. Spider-Man Cake Day. Cake Day, really? What is? Why not just Spider-Man Mary Jane's birthday? I guess Cake Day works. Whatever. Now, at first when I watched this, I thought it was a trailer for a new Marvel movie. That alone should explain how well the production is for a YouTube video. Seriously, I can't believe what I saw here. The production is just amazing. After I figured out it was about 8 minutes long and I was a fan video, I decided to watch it as a nice little tribute to my man Stan Lee, rest in peace. I have seen other Spider-Man fan films in the past, and they all range from a pleasant view to, okay, you tried, kid. But holy Spider-Man, this fan video was amazing. Oh my god, like, what? Spider-Man Cake Day opens up in 1963 New York with three goons robbing a bank, played by Matt Zone, Samuel Dawkins, and Blake Miller. I felt the need to give these actors names because how well they do their roles, they deserve future positions. I'm going to give these actors their names. I hope they're not bothered by this. Using this new vehicle they had to speed away from the cops, we then meet Peter, played by Josh Borgia, using a paid phone to call Mary Jane, played by Avery Stevens. Peter notices a police chase in the background and informs Mary Jane about the item he got for her birthday party, but he noticeably forgot about the cake. It's around 1:55 and the cake place closes at 2 p.m, so now he needs to jump into your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man web swing to Lorraine's. While he's at it, he notices three goons in the car and police chase. Peter tries to pull it off, believing the police can handle it, and jump onto a helicopter, asking him to give him 5 minutes so he can get the cake. Spidey makes it to the cake place, getting the cake, but then notices explosions in the background and how the police are losing. This is when he comes to the scene and pulls people away from danger, and a flying car comes, and this is one of the best scenes in the episode because he has to choose between the cake and innocent people. It's both somewhat hilarious to me, but it also captures the idea of Spider-Man. Like, just Jesus Christ. We'll get into this later though. So Spidey has a slow motion moment of looking into the air at the cake and seeing all the innocent people in peril. Just his actions are not stepping in, and he makes the decision to forget about the cake and stop the crooks. Spidey takes down the crooks and goes to see how his items are doing, noticing the cake is damaged, getting ready to go back and basically get yelled at by fucking Mary bitch. Cake Lady comes to him with a new cake and as thanks for saving her life, resulting in Spidey getting ready to go back to MJ's, ending off the fan film. Holy spider webs. The story is fairly simple, but it's well written. You know each character without even needing to be a Spider-Man fan. Peter Parker is Peter Parker. Spider-Man is Spider-Man. These three guys are villains. There we go. That's all I need to know. And it captures you to win. Spider-Man has the powers of a spider. He has superhuman strength, hence why he can lift a car. But it's not like Superman levels. As you can see, he struggles to lift a car, and it takes a lot of energy out of him to do that. And he can still be harmed by the average man. But at the same time, he's still completely stronger than the average man and can easily whoop them down to shape. This is Spider-Man. Every single scene must have been done in complete and utter care. Josh's Peter Parker and Spider-Man is almost as good as, if not as good as, Tom Holland's for me. This guy talks and looks the part for who Peter Parker and Spider-Man are. He knows when to quip and not when to quip. He catches the inner thrill and terror of web swinging through small moments like these.
Come on, 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 come on! Yeah! Woo-hoo! New York's finest! Get me the heck out of here!
I'd honestly argue for Marvel Comics to put him in the movies if Tom Holland's ever decided to quit, or just put him in a Spider-Verse movie because he's just that fucking good. Speaking of web swinging, however, that brings me to the cinematography, and I already said in the beginning of the video, anyone that's watching the video, are you honestly surprised I brought this up? Like, holy webs. Every single moment of web swinging feels like it's actual Hollywood movie. Honestly, some of the web swinging looks somewhat better than the Sam Raimi movie. And I know it's an old movie, but it also looks somewhat better than Amazing Spider-Man 2 for me. And again, I know it's an old movie, but just Jesus Christ, this is a YouTube video. I've searched referenced nearly every Spider-Man fan film I could find my hands on, and I haven't seen any of them be able to do something on the same level as this. Either they have the usual, okay, we're gonna have a moving screen and you just move your hands, make it look like you're web swinging, or they just have Spider-Man not web swing at all. And like, just Jesus Christ, this is amazing. I don't even want to know how many hours or weeks it took to do this. Of course, there's always complaints come with the good stuff. First off, let's talk about the outfits. His outfit's not bad, but it's nothing extraordinary. It's just your standard Spidey outfit, and they likely bought it online, but like, honestly, compared to certain other fan films, it's not that bad, but it's just that the mask looks like a Halloween costume. But that does lead to the next problem. Mary Jane. Okay, look, I understand. She doesn't do terrible, but compared to the rest of the movie, just look at some of these lines.
Oh, and what about the cake? Aren't you getting the cake? So close, huh, Pete? See you soon, Tiger.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. Look, it's nothing terrible, but come on. Did she really have to say it like that? Let's talk about the number one thing, the numero uno thing that made me immediately say after watching Spider-Man film, yes, it's the best Spider-Man fan film ever made. The film was made to capture Spider-Man. I thought real quick that those three baddies Spidey is dealing with in the film weren't even comic book characters. Then I did a quick Wikipedia search and I found all three of these dudes were actual characters that showed up in the comics. Why does this matter, you ask? It matters because Spider-Man Cake Day was so damn good without having to do any real fan service to pull in the casual fan. Now, I don't know if Montana or those other two dudes, I don't remember their names that well, are like famous Spider-Man villains. From what I understand, I've read most of Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I've read a lot of the Amazing Spider-Mans. I've read any comic that Spidey's in. I rarely ever see those people. They look like a big wheel level villain, or that dude with the big long legs. I forgot his name honestly, but they're not like Dr. Octavius or Riptide or Gwen Stacy or Flash Thompson or Oscorp Villain or Miles Morales. None of these people need to be pulled in for this. It's just Spider-Man, Mary Jane, and three crooks. He fucking has a Spider-Man moment. Like in the comics, he has a Spider-Man moment, people. The literal scene between where he has to choose between the cake and the people. Literally, without having to even tell you, great power comes great responsibility. He does it himself. He chooses responsibility over his fucking loved ones. Because hell, there's a scene in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man comics, but it's a small bit where Peter is chasing after Aunt May. Not chasing, but more so like stalking, because she's not telling him something and he's really worried. Now, he sees this little kid get bullied by these other three kids and immediately goes to stop those kids instead of continuously chasing after his aunt, because with great power comes great responsibility, and that's how Peter is. And this shows here. He could just use his great power to get the cake, leave the day, and that's it. But instead, he chose to sacrifice his own realistic life just to save crime and stop the day. I mean, save the day and stop crime. I don't know why I switched those two up. And that's literally Spider-Man. That's literally Spider-Man. And the fucking good ending where she gives him the cake is just lovely, and how he reacts to it is it's Spider-Man, people. And every time he web swings around, it's just, oh my god. Look, okay, I'm a huge fan of Spider-Man, like I already said, so I'm gushing over here like a fanboy, but Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. There are two major problems for me with Mary Jane acting, and the suit's not that good, but those are two really minor problems in the grand scheme of this perfectly done fan film. It's like, honestly, this is better than the Disney cartoon series of Marvel Spider-Man. That's why I said it. Now, I know there's people that don't like it, but there's people that do like it, and will probably fight me to the death for it. Well, Spider-Man Far From Home is going to come out soon. I can't wait to watch that. And I made a video related to it. So, hey, I made a topic. Don't get used to that. I'm going to have quite long rest, though. Not a rest. I need to edit like 5 other videos. So, while I'm busy doing that, you guys have a great day. Attack that like button, attack that subscribe button, attack that Patreon link, and then attack the Patreon money thing so you can add money to the Patreon. Please support my Patreon, and throughout all else, have a great day, and see you guys next time.
Hang in there, Montana. Shut up.